Okay, so I get x equals 9. It's not asking for x, it's asking for fg. Fg is 5x minus 17. So I'm just going to plug in the 9 and then solve. And I get 28.
Slow down.
I feel like you're being overly dramatic. Good job. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a G.
A G?
That is a G. Why you always make fun of me? Okay. Number 2. Number 2, it shows that this is the same length here. This side is actually the same length as this one. So the length of KL, which is what it asked for, is just 4.2. Number 3, this side is the same length as this one. We're asked to find the length of TU. In order to find x, we need to first set these equal and solve for x. So 2x plus 24 equals 5x minus 30. We get x equals 18. It doesn't ask us for x, though. It asks us for TU. So now we need to plug that back in. TU is 2x plus 24, so 2 times 18 plus 24. 36 plus 24 is 60. So TU equals 60. Not it. What? Is that Campbell's? Or that's not her slot. Thanks. Number 4, it asks for angle LYF. Remember, when you identify that angle, you connect the dots in order. So LYF. So it's this angle right here. It shows that this length is the same, so therefore it is an angle bisector, and this has to be the same measure of 58 degrees. Number 5, it asks for the length of IU, so that's just this segment here. Again, it shows you that these angles are the same measure, so therefore this is the same measure as this. Set them equal to find x. You get x equals 1, which you then have to go and plug in. IU is 7x, so 7 times 1 is 7. IU equals 7. And number 6, it wants to know the measure of MYW. So again, tracing those letters, it's this angle right here. It shows that these are the same measure, so therefore these angles are the same measure. So we can set the expressions equal and solve for x to begin with. We get x equals 3, which we can then plug back in. So and we get 11. So this equals 11 degrees. Okay, so these down here, it says point P is the circumcenter here. List any segments congruent to each segment. The first one says segment BR. What's congruent to that segment? Well, AR would be congruent to that segment. So AR. The next one is CS right here. The segment congruent to that one would be AS. And then segment BP, which is right here. Oh, I just meant to do 3 lines. BP would be equal to PC. And it's also equal to this one here. And the last 3 problems, it says point A is the in-center of triangle PQR, find each measure. ARU would be this angle here. Well, if it's the in-center, then this is an angle bisector, so this is 40 degrees as well. And then it asks for the length of AU. The in-center is equal distant from the sides, so we're given 20 as a length here, so this would also be 20. And QPK, this angle right here, it is going to be the same measure as this one, so to find X, we can set those expressions equal. So X equals 11, and then you have to plug that back in. You know how some of you found that EOC really hard? And it is. Last year, if you didn't, the year before, if you didn't pass that EOC, like let's say you're an A student in math and then you didn't pass the EOC, they put you in an entire another year of math, or liberal arts math, before you could go to geometry. So, as much as it was challenging, and it is, be thankful that you didn't have to take another year of math just because of that test. So, if you didn't pass it, I'm sure you either passed the PSAT, and there'll be another retake for it in the spring, and you could also pass the geometry EOC instead. So there's different avenues. At least it's not just like that one shot to pass it, and then you have to take another year. So, yeah. Okay, so that's, oh wait, there's one more on the back that's, I want to go over. Okay, the last one on the back, it says a triangular entrance way has walls with corners of 50, 70, and 60 degrees. The designer wants to place a tall bronze sculpture on a round pedestal in the central location equidistant from the 3 walls. How can the designer find where to place the sculpture? Well, if the designer bisects those angles, you find the in-center, and the in-center is equidistant from the walls. So the answer is in-center. Okay, so now you can have the rest of the time to get your homework done. If you finish it, then work on Khan Academy or check your stocks. You can get up and get your laptops. Yes. Actually, that's a previous class. I think these would probably be the best copy. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, use your machine.